Ellie Harrison has appeared on BBC's Countryfile for 13 years, and fans of the programme adore her enthusiasm for the natural world and love of outdoorsy pursuits. However, after over a decade on the show, the mum of three has decided to leave the show and move on to pastures new. In her final Countryfile column, Ellie said that she was leaving to focus on raising her children, growing her family business, and following her creative calling to produce art of her own making, writes The Mirror. Despite her departure, Ellie has promised that she will see viewers again someday, emphasizing that her special bond with the program made her decision to leave very difficult. And as Ellie moves on to a new chapter, we take a look at her life away from the camera, from her forgotten country music career to her relationship with a doctor. Country music dreams. Many fans may not be aware that Ellie, 45, actually has an incredible musical talent. Before she found her funk in presenting, Ellie had explored a country music career, working a number of jobs as she worked to establish herself as a singer in an acoustic band. However, it wasn't meant to be, as she landed a job as a secretary at Channel 5 and Ellie's TV career began to skyrocket. After filling in for Michaela Strachan on Michaela's Wild Challenge, Ellie was soon snapped up for a range of other shows, including The One Show, The Great British Winter, and Country Tracks. Over time, Ellie became an expert on all things countryside related and, in 2009, earned herself a regular spot on Countryfile. Join the Daily Record WhatsApp community. Get the latest news sent straight to your messages by joining our WhatsApp community today. You'll receive daily updates on breaking news as well as the top headlines across Scotland. No one will be able to see who is signed up, and no one can send messages except the Daily Record team. All you have to do is click here. If you're on mobile, select Join Community and you're in. If you're on a desktop, simply scan the QR code above with your phone and click Join Community. We also treat our community members to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. If you don't like our community, you can check out anytime you like. To leave our community, click on the name at the top of your screen and choose Exit Group. If you're curious, you can read our privacy notice. Looking back on some of the thornier lessons she's learned during her time on the iconic show, Ellie wrote, "There are some thornier lessons that come with me. A belief that tradition doesn't get a free pass and needs to prove its place in the countryside, a question about land ownership and payments. It's right that we challenge outcomes that see millionaires being paid to burn biofuels with the windows open, the difficulty of showing the full and graphic process of meat production, and the ever-downward trend in wildlife numbers. But there are the joyful reminders, too, that our countryside is a gift, brought to you via the arteries of our ancestors' footwork across the land, as well as the realization over the years that even the most opposing views in the countryside share nearly everything in common." Imagine the combined force of so much knowledge if it were taken to the changemakers. GP partner Ellie is in a long-term relationship with her GP fiancé Matthew Goodman, who previously dated fellow presenter Holly Willoughby. The pair have been an item since 2005, but haven't yet made it down the aisle. Although they may not have officially exchanged vows, Ellie has found a creative way to show her enduring commitment to Matthew, by scarifying her arm to mark their 10-year anniversary. For those unfamiliar with the term, scarification is a type of body modification whereby the skin is deliberately cut in such a way that scars are left in the shape of specific designs or patterns. During an interview with the Mail Online, Ellie revealed, "I presented my arm to him in this kind of cling film wrap. You have to scrub the cuts out and put Vaseline on, then cling film to keep the wounds open and clean. He was a bit shocked, I must say. He said he was conflicted because it hurt myself in this pursuit, but he was obviously really quite emotional. She added, "We're not married, but this was my great offering to him. Obviously, if he leaves me I'll have to create a different story about what it's about. Has the most handsome man on earth. Has my beloved and I hope we die together. Not yet. But that's my wish, that we end up dying together." The couple share 3 children together, daughters Red, 13, Lux, 11, and a 7-year-old whose name has not been made public. The family lives in the picturesque Cotswolds, where Ellie owns a small holding and ancient apple orchard.